My current job at Renishaw is Technical Fellow. It's primarily involved in looking at new technologies and see how we can incorporate that into the business. Also looking for new applications, so for some of the existing products we already have and trying to adapt those. But also part of my role is to help the other engineers when we have problems around the business. I can help out and offer guidance when needed, and starting to get involved in training some of the graduates as they come through. Very difficult. Don't normally have a normal day. It pretty much get into work in the morning and usually go through checking the emails, and often need to respond to several emails from either external suppliers or engineers within the company. If I have a project on, then it'll be doing some design work on my computer, but we also then discuss with other teams on what I'm working on to see if it will impact them or it can help them, or if they've got anything which could help me. I also get called in by some of the other design engineers who want my advice on things as well, so I get involved in that. When I was younger, I knew I was going to be an engineer. It happened at a very early age when I used to take my toys apart, often sort of resulting in difficulty in putting it back together, so I had to take it to my brother, who would patiently put it back together for me. Interest in electronics came from taking things like a musical instrument apart and then seeing what things I could short out to make different sounds. And also trying to modify things as well. I remember having a calculator which I discovered would interfere with my sister's radio. So that gave me a very early interest. I was always interested and wanted to know how things worked, but I also wanted to know how I could modify things or even join several things together. So even before I got to a point where I could start making choices and learning about physics as a separate choice or D&T as a separate choice in school, I knew what I wanted to be. At school we had D&T. It covered quite a few subjects. We had technical drawing, metalwork, woodwork, textiles, and a small section on electronics. I think what we're doing now is great. It gives children a good insight of what we do in industry as an engineer. The challenges which we face in engineering is that it's not always going to come out of the box and work. You need to do some parts or some activity to it to either understand its idiosyncrasies or to solve a problem. And the title of engineer is basically solving a problem and providing a solution. And I think this is great. It's not giving the learners anything which is too prescribed. We don't know that it's going to work at the end of it, and all of the enjoyment is going to come from making it work.